Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network, where passion meets the pinstripes. Today, we have a jam-packed episode lined up with 5 massive updates about our beloved Bronx Bombers, and trust me, these stories have just surfaced a few hours ago. From doubleheader domination to locker room drama and everything in between, this is an episode you absolutely do not want to miss. If you bleed Yankee blue and love staying ahead on every Yankee swing, pitch, and moment, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new here so that you can always stay in the loop. Now, without wasting any time, let's dive into today's thrilling updates. Update 1. Bronx Bombers obliterate Blue Jays in a statement doubleheader sweep. Judge roars back to life. The energy at Yankee Stadium was absolutely electric as our Bronx Bombers unleashed their fury on the Toronto Blue Jays in a powerful doubleheader sweep that left no doubt about the Yankees' intentions this season. After suffering a gut-wrenching loss on Friday night, where Devin Williams' blown save sparked controversy, the Yankees came into Sunday's doubleheader with a point to prove. And boy, did they deliver. In the opener, the game truly swung in the third inning, where the Yankees erupted for 6 runs that sent shockwaves across the major leagues. With the bases loaded and the count running full, young catcher Austin Wells stepped up in a high-pressure situation. Falling behind 0 balls and 2 strikes, Wells displayed veteran-level composure, fouling off tough pitches before launching a towering double off the right center field fence. His clutch hit brought in 3 vital runs and cracked the game wide open, giving the Yankees a commanding 6-1 lead. Toronto's ace Kevin Gausman, visibly rattled by the inning and the umpire's strike zone, was knocked out of the game, hurling insults at plate umpire Chris Conroy and earning himself a furious ejection moments later. But the Yankees were just getting started. Anthony Volpe showcased his incredible patience and maturity at the plate, fouling off multiple pitches and working a critical walk that contributed to the massive inning. Later, Volpe would add even more to his growing legend, blasting a solo home run in the 5th inning to pour more salt into Toronto's wounds. Cody Bellinger, another vital piece for the Yankees, contributed with a key sacrifice fly and later crossed the plate again after a defensive blunder by Toronto's Ernie Clement. Paul Goldschmidt, ever reliable, chipped in with an RBI double, and the Yankees kept their foot firmly on the gas pedal. On the mound, Max Fried continued to prove that he is worth every dollar of his blockbuster contract. After a slightly shaky opening inning, Fried settled in masterfully, tossing 6 innings of 1-run ball, scattering 6 hits while striking out 3 and walking 2. His dominance extended his personal winning streak to an impressive 7 straight decisions, dating back to last season. As the crowd roared with approval, the second game of the day carried a very special significance. It was Aaron Judge's birthday weekend, and the captain rose to the occasion in true Bronx Bomber style. Locked in a tight battle with the Blue Jays, Judge smashed a first pitch cutter from Chris Bassett deep into the right field stands, breaking a 6-inning tie and delivering a crushing psychological blow to Toronto. It was Judge's 8th home run of the young season, ending a rare 9-game homerless drought and reminding everyone why he is still the heart and soul of this Yankees team. Trent Grisham also made his mark early with a leadoff blast, and promising youngster Jason Dominguez added an RBI double later in the game to keep the momentum alive. Meanwhile, Clark Schmidt, despite early concerns about his health after returning from rotator cuff tendonitis, silenced doubters by allowing just a single hit across 5 strong innings. In the bullpen, Luke Weaver officially began his new role as closer, retiring 3 straight batters in the 9th to cap off the second victory. By the end of the day, the Yankees had swept the doubleheader by scores of 11-2 and 5-1. More importantly, they had sent a thunderous message to the rest of baseball. When this team gets rolling, they are nearly impossible to stop. With Judge heating up, the rotation solidifying, and young stars stepping up in key moments, the Bronx Bombers are looking every bit like serious World Series contenders. Yankees Nation, if you are not excited after today's sweep, check your pulse, because these boys are just getting started. Update 2, DJ LeMahieu's comeback trail. A huge boost coming soon for the Yankees infield. While the Yankees offense was setting fireworks on the field, another crucial storyline was quietly unfolding away from the spotlight, and it promises to make the team even stronger in the coming weeks. Veteran infielder DJ LeMahieu is on the verge of making his long-anticipated return to the Yankees lineup, and his recent performances in the minor leagues are giving fans and the organization plenty of reasons to get excited. After being sidelined at the beginning of the season with a stubborn calf strain, LeMahieu finally embarked on a minor league rehab assignment with the Double-A Somerset Patriots. Over the span of 4 games, he did not just look ready, he looked rejuvenated. Swinging the bat with the crispness that made him a 2-time batting champion, DJ went 6 for 10 at the plate, lacing sharp line drives all over the field, including a powerful home run and a smooth double. His bat was not the only thing in mid-season form. Defensively, he handled 5 chances flawlessly at second base, moving with confidence and ease, which was a critical test given his recent injury history. Speaking after his final rehab game on Sunday, LeMahieu radiated optimism. "It felt great getting back out there," he said, beaming with satisfaction. "Everything felt good this week. I'm not sure of the plan moving forward until I speak to the Yankees to figure out the next steps with them." Those words sounded like music to the ears of Yankees fans longing for more stability in the infield. While DJ primarily played second base during his rehab stint, Yankees manager Aaron Boone revealed a strategic twist that could change the team's dynamic. Boone confirmed that LeMahieu will soon begin taking reps at third base, an area where the Yankees have struggled to find consistent performance early in the season. Boone emphasized LeMahieu's versatility, pointing out that his ability to move seamlessly between positions will be key as the Yankees deal with ongoing injury concerns and lineup flexibility challenges. The bigger picture here is even more encouraging. LeMahieu's return could not be coming at a better time. He still has 2 years and $30 million remaining on his 6-year, $90 million contract, signed back in 2021, and although his recent seasons were hampered by injuries, causing his batting average to dip to .232 and his OPS to .663 over the past 2 years, the Yankees believe a healthy DJ can still be a massive asset both at the plate and in the field. Fans remember his incredible peak seasons where he became the first player in Major League Baseball's modern era to win batting titles in both the National League with the Colorado Rockies and the American League with the Yankees. The Yankees' cautious approach suggests that DJ will likely require about 20 more at-bats in minor league games before he is considered fully ready to rejoin the Major League roster. There was a slight moment of concern when he was pulled early during his final rehab game, but fortunately, there were no indications of any setbacks. It was simply a pre-planned move to manage his workload carefully, and it is not just LeMahieu making strides on the rehab trail. Yankees pitching prospect Clayton Beeter is quietly working his way back too. After a rough outing earlier last week, where he struggled with control, Beeter bounced back strongly on Saturday with 1 2/3 scoreless innings, striking out 2 batters and showcasing a blazing fastball touching the upper 90 miles per hour range. His recovery from a right shoulder impingement offers even more hope for the Yankees' pitching depth as the long season unfolds. In short, the Yankees are not just winning on the field. Reinforcements are on the horizon, and they could not be coming at a better time. DJ LeMahieu's return will bring veteran leadership, defensive stability, and a potent bat to an already dangerous lineup. If his rehab performance is any indication, the best version of DJ, the version Yankees fans know and love, is about to make a grand return to the Bronx. And trust me, Yankees Nation, the thought of a fully healthy and locked-in LeMahieu joining this red-hot team should send chills down the spines of every opponent in the league. Update 3. Devin Williams' struggles force Yankees into major bullpen shakeup. A new era at the back end begins. It is not often that the New York Yankees find themselves scrambling to stabilize the back end of their bullpen, but that is exactly the position they faced after a turbulent start to the season from newly acquired reliever Devin Williams. What was supposed to be a major strength, locking down games with one of baseball's most dominant closers, has turned into a full-blown crisis, and the Yankees are wasting no time in making a dramatic adjustment. On Sunday morning, Yankees manager Aaron Boone made it official. Meeting with reporters, Boone confirmed that Devin Williams would be removed from the closer role, at least temporarily, after a nightmarish first month in the Bronx. The numbers tell a grim story. An eye-popping earned run average of 11.25 over his first 8 innings with the Yankees, culminating in a brutal blown save against the Toronto Blue Jays on Friday night, where he failed to retire a single batter and was charged with 3 earned runs in the blink of an eye. Boone, always one to protect his players publicly, framed the decision delicately. He emphasized that the move is intended to help Williams build momentum by facing lower leverage situations and regaining his rhythm. Boone stressed that the talent is still there, noting that Williams' signature airbender changeup remains devastating when executed properly. But the facts are undeniable. Williams has not been fooling hitters. His once lethal changeup now ranks below average according to StatCast metrics. His strikeout rate has plummeted to 18.2%, and opposing hitters are making far harder contact than ever before. This rapid fall from grace was not what anyone envisioned when the Yankees acquired Williams during the offseason, sending Nestor Cortez, Caleb Durbin, and financial considerations to Milwaukee in a blockbuster trade. It was a bold move aimed at reinforcing a bullpen that had already seen significant turnover, especially after last year's struggles from Clay Holmes. Instead, it has so far been a stunning disappointment, with neither side of the deal, Yankees or Brewers, getting the value they hoped for. In the meantime, the Yankees are turning the page. Luke Weaver, who has quietly blossomed into a trusted arm, will now step into the closer's role. Weaver's steady performances throughout the early season, coupled with his ability to throw strikes and generate weak contact, made him the natural choice. In fact, Weaver already showcased his readiness by slamming the door on the Blue Jays in the second game of Sunday's doubleheader, recording 3 quick outs to secure the sweep. Boone made it clear that he still believes in Devin Williams' long-term value. After all, a pitcher does not post a 1.83 earned run average over 6 seasons by accident. Williams was a dominant force in Milwaukee, capturing a Rookie of the Year award and often looking downright unhittable. But transitioning from the relatively low-pressure environment of Milwaukee to the intense cauldron that is New York has proven more difficult than expected. The Yankees hope that by easing the burden now, they can resurrect Williams' confidence and unleash his full potential later in the season when the games matter most. For now, however, the Yankees are signaling to the baseball world that no role is guaranteed, even for an all-star closer. Performance dictates opportunity in the Bronx, and the Yankees are determined not to let any one player derail what is shaping up to be a championship-caliber season. Yankees Nation, this is a pivotal moment. If Luke Weaver can seize this opportunity and Devin Williams can rediscover his form in lower leverage outings, the Yankees bullpen could still emerge as a dominant force. But one thing is certain, the pressure is now on, and in New York, pressure either breaks you or makes you a legend. Update 4. Yankees enter the 2025 MLB draft with a tight wallet. Major challenges ahead for future roster building. As the New York Yankees continue to steamroll their competition on the field, a very different kind of battle is looming quietly behind the scenes. One that could have serious long-term implications for the franchise's future. It is about the upcoming 2025 Major League Baseball draft, and for the first time in what feels like forever, the Yankees will be operating at a significant disadvantage. According to a fresh report from Major League Baseball insider Jim Callis, the Yankees will head into the July draft with the smallest bonus pool across all 30 teams. Their total draft budget? A mere $5,383,600, just barely trailing the New York Mets. For an organization so accustomed to flexing financial muscle, this represents a major shift in strategy and a real test of scouting and development prowess. But how did the mighty Yankees end up in this rare financial squeeze? It is a consequence of a few aggressive off-season moves. First, their first-round pick dropped 10 spots because the team exceeded the second surcharge threshold of the competitive balance tax. Then, they lost their second-round pick altogether after signing ace left-hander Max Fried to a record-breaking free agent deal. While adding Fried has clearly paid off handsomely on the mound, it came with a steep price at the draft table. Looking ahead to July, the Yankees' highest remaining pick will be the 39th overall selection, which carries an assigned slot bonus of about $2,509,500. Beyond that, the drop-off is steep. Their third rounder, pick number 103, carries a slot value of $744,400. As the rounds progress, the available bonus money shrinks dramatically. Fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, all offering modest sums, barely cracking $300,000. The Yankees front office now faces a difficult balancing act. On one hand, they can try to target high-upside players who might slip due to signability concerns, possibly going over slot with their bigger picks. But spending even slightly over the allocated bonus pool comes with serious penalties. Major League Baseball rules impose a 75% tax for spending up to 5% over the pool. Go between 5 and 10% over, and a team loses their next first-round pick. A brutal blow for any franchise, let alone one already trying to replenish its farm system. Exceed by even more, and the punishments only escalate, including the loss of multiple first-rounders and a crushing 100% tax on the excess spending. In short, there is no room for error. For a team with championship ambitions year in and year out, this draft is vital. But this year's tight bonus pool will require even sharper decision-making. Fewer chances to gamble, more pressure to hit on every pick. In the grand scheme, it is a reminder that no matter how rich or powerful a team may be, the draft remains one of the great equalizers in baseball. And for the Yankees, succeeding in July without their usual financial advantages will be critical to maintaining their dominance, not just today, but for seasons to come. Yankees Nation, while the lights shine bright on the big league stage, keep an eye on this behind-the-scenes battle, because the future of our Bronx Bombers could be shaped dramatically by what happens in this upcoming draft. Update 5. Jazz Chisum Jr. avoids suspension drama after mid-game tweet sparks locker room stir. In a season already packed with dramatic twists and thrilling victories, the New York Yankees found themselves navigating a different kind of storm. One that had nothing to do with fastballs or home runs. This time, the drama unfolded in the digital world, centering around none other than dynamic newcomer Jazz Chisum Jr., whose off-field actions nearly caused a major headache for the team. The saga began during a heated recent series when emotions in the Yankees dugout were already running high. After a controversial ejection from the locker room, Jazz Chisum Jr., never one to shy away from expressing himself, took to social media during the game. In what seemed like a simple, spur-of-the-moment post, Chisum commented on the incident, unknowingly setting off a chain reaction that quickly spread through fan bases, locker rooms, and even league offices. In today's age, where every tweet, post, or video can instantly become viral, the impact was immediate. Major League Baseball's disciplinary committee was not amused, and a swift response followed. Chisum was initially handed a one-game suspension for violating player conduct guidelines. The Yankees' locker room, already juggling the intensity of a tight pennant race, suddenly found itself dealing with a distracting side plot. However, this story took a surprising turn. Thanks to a quick and effective appeal process, Chisum's suspension was overturned before it could take effect. League officials ultimately decided that, while his actions merited a warning, they did not cross the threshold that required removing him from the field. This reversal was about more than just Jazz avoiding a suspension. It marked a deeper recognition that the lines between player expression and organizational discipline are blurring in the modern sports world. Inside the Yankees clubhouse, the incident sparked meaningful conversations. While some veterans stressed the importance of keeping team business inside the walls of the stadium, others, especially younger players, sympathized with Chisum's instinct to voice his frustrations publicly. It became a microcosm of a much larger shift happening across Major League Baseball, where the traditions of old-school baseball culture increasingly clash with the realities of the social media era. For Jazz Chisum Jr., the experience served as both a cautionary tale and a learning moment. Despite the controversy, he remained focused, understanding that his value to the team lies in his electrifying play on the field, not in his Twitter feed. His commitment to moving forward with full focus on helping the Yankees win could not come at a better time. For the Yankees as a whole, this episode offered a valuable reminder. Championship-caliber teams are not judged only by how they hit, pitch, or defend. They are also measured by how they handle adversity, distractions, and the evolving culture around them. The Yankees navigated this mini-crisis with maturity, quickly closing the chapter and keeping their eyes firmly on the prize, October baseball glory. Yankees Nation, while this incident might have seemed like a minor hiccup, it revealed a lot about the heart and unity of this team. The road to a championship is never smooth, but with leaders like Aaron Judge, rising stars like Anthony Volpe, and firecrackers like Jazz Chisum Jr., this team has all the character it needs to weather any storm, both on and off the field. And there you have it, Yankees fans. The 5 biggest, freshest updates straight from the Bronx, all happening just in the past few hours. From Aaron Judge's heroic birthday blast to DJ LeMahieu's comeback trail, from a bullpen shakeup to draft challenges and locker room drama. It is clear, the New York Yankees are not just chasing wins. They are shaping the future of this proud franchise every single day. If you enjoyed today's deep dive, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the New York Yankees News Network, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an urgent Yankees update again. We are here every step of the way this season, bringing you the most detailed, passionate, and up-to-the-minute Yankees coverage you will find anywhere. Until next time, keep the pinstripes close and the faith even closer. This is your host signing off, but remember, the Bronx never sleeps, and neither does Yankees Nation. See you in the next video.